Hello everyone, welcome back to Making Richie Rich. So today I'm back. Been off for quite a while. I was sick. Lost quite a lot of weight. Don't know if you can notice, but I think nearly 2 stone off. So it was a rough month, but we're back at it. And I've had a lot of messages and emails asking how the strats are doing. So since the last video, I think I maybe touched on it, I can't remember because it's been that long, but I had a new strategy I was working on. It's a new football one. Now with this strategy, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it for people who buy the bot and sign up to the Discord. It's a one-off fee, and anybody who's bought it, when you get access to Discord, you get access to all the bots that I have, and this new one will be just for people who have bought it. It's a secret one. All you'll get to do is see the profits. You know me, I like to keep it simple, and it's a one-off fee. It's not a membership. It's none of that nonsense. I hate, and each person to their own. But for me, I don't want people signing up to some kind of subscription to be part of something. And I get that's how some YouTubers like to do it. That's up to them. That's how they run their business. For me, this is just about discovery and helping people. Through my mistakes, and now I finally came across something that I think is the best strategy yet. Certainly in the Discord group. I'm going to get it up here and have a quick look. Guy put in his profits this morning. Just having a wee look here. Yes, so on my new strategy, it's a new football one. His results here's the £1.25p for the strat. Since 27th of March, he has £150 profit in less than a week and a half. So there's two strats I had running. One of them was for a £1 stakes, one of them was on 25p stakes using different recovery methods. And he's ran both of them. And so that's really £1.25 he's putting on, and he's made £150 in a week and a half. And that's just the bot doing it by itself. But what I am here, and just bring that down, we'll talk about how my strats were doing prior on the dogs and the greyhounds, because that's what I've been focused on. Now I have since paused them just because the sheer amount of markets, it was starting to affect how the software was performing, because there was too many on. So I had to then turn some of the bots off. And now I just focus on two. But that's enough waffle from me. Let's go see if we made Richie Rich. See you in a second. And welcome back. Okay, so here we have BF Bob Manager, my old friend, my buddy, my pal. Here's just some of the results. Let me pull my face out of the way so you can actually see the description. If you remember, I was doing back the favorite place, and what I then decided to do was change that all down into individual tracks. So it wasn't getting on as many in a day, because some people preferred that, and this is the results that I got from those. That one's currently minus £1.71, but all nicely in the green. Needed a lot more testing. I like to have around 1,000 bets, trades, to get a good definite indication of how it's going to run. Okay, so that was the back to favorite places. The best one I think was Monmore had been performing the best there. Nice 57% strike rate. The back to favorite on different cycles, however, was a good mix there of ups and downs. So it wasn't really too fussed in it. A couple of tracks were doing really well, some quite poorly. Again, how many? There's still not an awful lot of data. Although some of these have been restarted, it was hard to tell. And as I said, I think I prefer the back to favorite to place. And it's actually what I've currently got running. Here is one of the football ones I was talking about. £170 profit on that one. I've now paused that because I'm testing something different. These ones here were all from predictology. So with predictology, they import tipsters basically, and they imported the tips in for you. It wasn't performing too well for me. I've stopped using them. They weren't great, to be honest. Unfortunately, could have maybe tested them over longer, maybe in higher stakes, but it gave me the idea to come, and a guy captain who's in my Discord helped come up with the newest football strategy that I was running, which here we can see at the top. But we'll focus on this one. We'll back the favourite. Pace recovery. There we go. Nice £1.50 in there. £136 profit. And I've just been using this and my football strategy for the last while. And it's been performing great. That's roughly £230 profit just from these two strats alone that I've been running. And I think to date, it's my favourite. 53% strike rate on the back the faith place recovery. Now, it's just on the dogs. I took the horses out of game for the reason I had just too many markets being loaded in. Okay, between the football one and the dogs in a day, there was a lot, especially on Saturday. And it'll just affect your performance if you have too many strats running. So I decided just to focus on these two. If other people are wanting the individual track races, you can get them as well. But let's go here. Have a wee look. What's the most this one has placed? So this is on 5p stakes. Okay. And the highest it placed was a bet of £58.76, and it won. The most it's ever lost is a £21 bet, 18 and 17. So that's on 5p. I like to keep it nice and low because the sheer amount of games or races in a day, it gets on every single race. So as long as you have a nice bankroll, I'd be prepared to go even higher than that because you could just happen to get a loss. You just never know. What I advise, and I was talking about this morning in my Discord group, is the same thing I've always advised. Don't use more than you can afford to lose. I put money in my account and I just say, right, if it wins, it wins. If it loses, it loses. Once it has, when I'm running the strategy, once I get up to the double the amount that I put in, so say if I have £100 in, if it reaches 200, I lift that £100 back out. I keep that, and then I'm working with profits. Again, at the minute, I've done the same. There's £185 in there. I lifted some of my profit out, and so now if it loses, I'm just working all on profit. Okay. Sorry, I lifted my original stake out, number profit. I just leave the money in. And just enough to bankroll. And now I'm just going to let that build right up. But what I will talk about is the football one, which will stay a secret. I'm sorry. It's actually not on 10p anymore. It's on 25p as well. Because I moved it up. I tested it at 10p for a while and then moved it up. But let's look at the numbers here. I've got 1,423 matches that it's been on with a strike rate of 74%. The highest strike rate I've ever had on any strategy that I've ever done. With that, basically what it means is 3 out of 4 matches win. So you've got a great chance when you're recovering that you will recover. I think the highest stake that I had placed was £25 so far on this one. And that's a nice £95.61 profit in the green. As I say, guy in the Discord, he was at 130, was it? £150 profit in less than a week and a half. So depending on your bankroll, depends on your stakes. Again, that was on 25p. The most it placed is £25. I am willing for that to go up to at least 200 max. If it loses that, that is what it is. We'll actually have 180. Sorry, I can go up to at the minute. We just got a big bet there. Have I placed? Yep, I'm on there for $4.99. But again, that'll be for people who want to sign up and buy the strategies. You will get that as soon as you join the Discord group if you want to. You'll get that free of charge. You get all of them. It's just a one-off fee. Purchase it, and it's full access to everything we have and been working on. So that's my update. That's what I've been up to. quite a lot of work to do. I have a couple of videos to put out. I have a video that I need to finish editing as well for a client. I just was I was gone for the whole month. It was brutal. But hey, got some weight loss out of it, so I'll not complain. But yeah, it's good to be back at it. Hope everybody done well over Cheltenham. I heard it was pretty poor this year, to be honest. I didn't do any match betting at all. I think I had a reload offers on Bet365. I done a few of those on one race, and that was it, and just claimed those back, and that was the most I did at Cheltenham this year. But I know, like, over Profit Boss, so anybody's in the match betting, that's where I first started, was over Profit Boss. If you haven't seen him, go over check him out. But I know, I remember seeing a video, he had said it wasn't that great this year, so. But here is the BF Bot Manager and my new football strat, which is kicking ass and taking names. So I'm looking forward to doing regular updates on how that's performing and just leaving that to run. What I am going to do now is I will be deleting all these other strategies off because I'm not going to be running them. So I'm pretty happy with these. I'll maybe come back to them at a later date. I might actually just buy another VPS service and set it up on, because you can have BF Bot Manager running on 2 instances. So sometimes you have one for testing and one for going live. But what I might do is have one just for the dogs, one for my football, and have it on 2 VPSs and run it that way. But if I do that, I'll keep you posted. If you do need a VPS, as always, I've got a link in the description below, and you'll get a discount as well. I always recommend running a VPS because, one, you don't have to leave your computer on the whole time, which one saves you money. The amount of electricity you will save in a month more than pays for the VPS twice. So for me, it's definitely worthwhile having. Oh, we got another loss there. Scary biscuits. Not really. But yeah, VPS. I stand by it. It's probably, and it can run all night long. You don't have to worry about it unless the VPS goes down, which isn't that often. But yeah. So I think that'll do me for this video. And hopefully till the next one, I'm going to be a good bit richer. See you then. Bye.